Hi, travelers. I'm coming to you with a quick elemental reading. This is for air signs. This will be for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for February 2017. This is a general reading, so the messages will not resonate with everyone. So please take what you can, disregard what you cannot. If you would like a personal reading, you can go over to the website. Click on one of the things in the corner up there that'll take you directly over to the website. I do ask that before you book a reading, whether this is reading by phone or private video reading, that you please go to the tab where it says readings by phone. There is a label there, a tab there that says important information on booking. Before you send any money, make your payment before you complete your booking form. Please read that because it's going to give you all of the information that you need in order to book and get the reading. In other words, it's going to tell you how I conduct the reading, what information that I need, and how I need it from you. I know that a lot of you get readings from a lot of different readers. Please know we don't all operate the same. No matter what I tell you I see in the cards, nothing is set in stone, although I do stand by my readings. And the reason why I say that is because everybody has free will. So, we're going to go ahead and get done. This is going to be a short mini cross reading, but this will be the elemental monthly that I'm posting. I do have the individual sign readings on the website. We'll be posting those up soon anyway. Well, by the time I finish this, they're going to be posted. And it is only for the air sign. So I'm doing the elemental air reading. And then the 3 videos that are going to be already up over on the website under the membership will be for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Those are the longer extended readings. Okay, here we go. 8 of Swords right in the center. 8 of Cups, 2 8s. 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Swords. All right. This 8 of Swords in the center, and this is for the air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And basically, I think that right now, some of you may be going through a really, really tough period where you kind of feel as though you don't know what you should be doing. Maybe you've been thinking a lot of things, and no matter what ideas, because the swords represent, what's interesting is that there are 2 cups, 2 swords, and a coins card here, with the overall energy being another swords card. And with this 8 of Swords, what I'm getting is that many of you have, been thinking a lot about something, and you haven't been able to gain any clarity on what it is you should be doing. Swords represent thoughts, beliefs, ideas, communications. And the person that is in the center of this card is loosely bound and blindfolded. So sometimes I call this card the hoodwinked card, and there are 2 of them. That's the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. And this could be about somebody pulling the wool over your eyes, and you're not sure what to think about that situation. You're not sure if you can believe that they even did that. Or it can be about you bamboozling yourself, in the sense that you are in a particular situation and you really think that you cannot get out of it. Okay? But as we can see, either way of those scenarios, that person can break those bindings loose, yes, and they can pull off the blindfold and see they are not stuck in any situation. They can simply walk away. Now, this can sometimes be about having arguments with people, and maybe there has been an argument with someone. And the reason why I said it's the sun in Gemini, and the sun is in its detriment in Gemini, and this can be it represents Jupiter in Gemini. And the Jupiter in Gemini person is someone who may speak before they think. They say something before they think, They don't think about what they're saying. They just say it. They haven't given any thought. It just comes out of their mouth. Sometimes this could be about thinking that you know everything. And it turns out that, you know, once you got to a certain point, the jig was up. People knew you really didn't know what you were talking about. Either way, what I'm getting from this is that I have the, underneath that, the root of the issue is this card of the Eight of Cups. Now, this is for February, and we are having our first eclipse of 2017 coming about. The first one will be February 11th. That's the penumbral eclipse. Can't even talk. And the second one that occurs on February 22nd is it's a big one. It's the annual solar eclipse. This is the only eclipsed moon in the deck. And I feel that for some of you, if you have been stuck in a particular situation or a certain way of thinking, this is going to, right around the eclipse, something's going to occur that you're just going to walk away from this situation. Now, the cups themselves, to me, simply represent emotions. But nevertheless, there are 8 of these emotions. Okay, there are 8 things. So this tells me that there's a lot of emotions around it. Okay. And this is an indication that this person spent a lot of time stacking those cups up, accruing those cups and stacking those cups up. But now the person feels that all of the hard work or whatever it was that they put into it, it no longer satisfies them anymore. They want more, they need more, or it's just no longer in their best interest to hang on to whatever those emotions are. So the person strikes off, they walk away and leave everything. And they do it in the dead of night. They don't even take anything with them, just their little walking stick so they can beat their way through the darkness of this eclipsed moon here. Okay? And that always strikes me about that card. I can see here moving, I'm looking at some real emotional disappointment here. And what this tells me is I do feel that for some of you, this is about perhaps being in a relationship with somebody. And now you've come to the point where you're not exactly sure if maybe the person lied to you. Maybe they deceived you in some way. Okay. And you just like, you know what? I'm just sick of kind of dealing with or wondering. Maybe you've been confronting that person. That's what meant those swords. And you've been saying to that person, you know, I know you cheated on me. I know that you did this and I know that you do that. And the person's denying it. And you're just kind of stuck in one spot because you really don't know what to believe. I do feel that some of you are going to just say to hell with that and you're going to walk away. This to me is the card of emotional adjustment. Now, if you notice, there are 8 cups here. And there are 3 cups. These are 5 cups. So that's a loss of 3 cups. Okay? And there are those 3 cups there spilled on the ground. So there's somebody who's really, really upset about losing whatever those 3 cups were about. Maybe this is the 3rd time the person's cheated on you. Maybe this is the 3rd time you've caught them in a lie. Maybe the person had drinking and drug issues. And maybe, you know, you finally find out that they not only have they gone through your personal savings, but they've gone through the kids' college funds, you know, and, you know, they haven't been paying the mortgage on the house. And they've been lying to you about it. You see, because there are the 2 cups here. And that's the card of equal partnership. Okay. But we can see that there's no equality in this. And I say that because of this 8 and this 8. But here's the Ace of Swords at the top, and this is the energy to come in. This is what's going to be influencing what's going on. And in one respect, the straight line of energy down, what this tells me, the aces are a yes card. So this tells me, yes, you are either deceiving yourself or blinding yourself. You haven't been able to see the truth or look at the truth, okay? All right. And this is why you're feeling this particular way. But it also says that, yes, somebody has been pulling the wool over your eyes. And, you know, you will make that decision to walk away. That's going to be up to you. I also see with the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Coins over here, sometimes because I have the 3 cups and the 3 coins, this tells me that there was a 3rd outside party that came into the relationship. So again, this could be about somebody cheating on you. And there are more ways to cheat on someone than to physically have sex with them. There's emotional cheating. There's financial cheating. There is spiritual cheating. There's different ways to cheat on people. And this could even be about, you find out somebody's been, you know, talking to somebody on Facebook or texting somebody. It hasn't really gotten to that physical level yet. For some of you, it may have gotten to the physical level, because this is coins, and the coins are about the physical doing of something. But I can also see that this is about three people going to talk to somebody about building some kind of plans. So this could even be you find out quite suddenly, or that you yourself are going to come clean about the affair and the cheating and the lying that you've been doing in your partnership, and decide that, and your partner walks away from you and decides that they're going to go off and find something else. So this, I think, is two people in both cases, whether you are the one being cheated on or you're the one that's doing the cheating, about you moving ahead and going to be with this other person. Okay. And again, that's a yes to me. Now, the Knight of Swords tells me, for those of you who have not gotten the clarity, because that's what the Ace of Swords is. The Ace of Swords is about the truth. It is about the realization and the clarity, the mental clarity and the mental focus. This can, as you can see, there's a ring there on top of that Ace of that Swords there. And I have seen this card show up like a marriage. Okay. So this could literally be that you are leaving someone else to, leaving your partner to marry someone else, or your partner has just, or you just found out, and if you haven't, you may be finding out quite soon that that partner's fixing to leave you and get in with somebody else. Okay. This is not a marriage spread, but I'm saying I have seen this in terms of committed relationships and marriages show up. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knight brings news and messages, and this guy is booking it. He's coming into this scene quite suddenly. He's coming in to break up something. And what I mean by break up something, I think he's coming in to break this up. Okay, whatever this is, it's going to break this up so that you can get to this space. All right? And that's literally what that's telling me. This is also about the card about neighborhoods and communities. So this could have something to do with suddenly, you throw somebody out of the house. Maybe they pack up and leave and they gone, and you don't know it till after you get home, you realize that they done left. That could play out any way. It also can speak to siblings. So for some of you, this could be, some kind of beef that you're having with a sibling over something. Because we are in this Jupiter and Libra cycle, there are lots of multiple relationships going on, or partnerships happening. And the partnerships are going to be business, personal, and romantic. And there are lots of new opportunities and third people coming in. And sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. But I think for some of you, if you've been waiting, let's say, for the proof in the pudding, I think that you will be getting that. Okay. Now, what I first want, and now the reason why I keep saying that is because 2 8s mean you're going to get news that affects the relationship. That's what that means. Now, the other meaning of 2 8s is that there's been a lot of obstacles and delays. And maybe that's the thing. Maybe you have been waiting for the news to come in so that you can go ahead and walk away from this situation, and you hadn't gotten it yet. Okay. Why? Because you're ready to move on and build something new. Okay. And 3s are just a start. Doesn't mean anything. As we know, we can start many things and then those things fall by the wayside. So, bear that in mind. Now, I can't remember, because I'm just doing readings, and I can't remember what the 3 different individual zodiac readings said, air. But there's a theme playing out here, and I would suspect that this theme is really part of this Jupiter in Libra cycle, but it is also gearing up for something to come around the eclipses. Now, for those of you who have joined, there is a readout, that a post that is about your eclipse and retrograde survival guides. Please go and read that, because it can tell you what you can expect around eclipses. And that's another thing about having that birth chart, because we can go in and look in the birth chart and see what may be affected in what house, because this is the house of Gemini right here. So depending on what you have, and Gemini is all about messages, travel, and communications. He rules sales, negotiations, any type of communication, the internet, publishing, books, images, ideas. And we have these swords here. You know, this could literally be some of you just decide you don't want to stay where you are. If this is a job thing and you're going to decide to go someplace else, you don't really want to, but you have to. Well, you can take a look at your birth and see what sits in the house of Gemini, the third house. What planets sit there? Oh, indeed. This is about a breakup. A letter from the lover that this is a done deal. Wow. I'm sorry that came out so blunt like that, but that, you know, I don't even need to look at this Eight of Cups, because that's a, you know, that's tough. But sometimes, you know, if you can accept it, and I'm saying if, you know, you will realize that you were really in a situation that kept you stuck and limited anyway. And this is your opportunity for freedom. And maybe that's what that Eight of Swords is coming in to break that up for you. Let's see what this Three of Pentacles is telling us. This is definitely some sadness over something new being built. Emotional adjustment and disappointment. And here's the one person on the side of the Three Cups, see? And this represents, a bench represents both the action of pausing and reflecting, but it also represents being in an elevated position, okay? So this could mean either you're the husband or you're the wife, whether heterosexual or same-sex relationship. And I'm going to pull you an angel answer card. Look at this. The Thief. The melancholia, the sadness and the depression. And the militare. Someone getting caught. The relationship with law enforcement, or simply someone being caught. Why? Because they was being shady. That's what that says. All right, let's pull one angel answer card. Look for a sign. Look for a sign. If you think something's going on, look for a sign. All right, that's what I have for you. Air signs for February 2017. You want the extended versions, individuals, they're over on the website. Okay? Until next time, namaste.